special heads up to my Gloriad US team. When I'm out talking all the time, they're the ones doing the work. So Anita, Harika, Frederick, Susie, and Angel. So thank you all.
Thanks. Thank you, John. My name is Alexander van der Heel. I'm the product manager at SurfNet, and it's an honor to talk to you here about what we do at SurfNet, how we collaborate with other remnants, how we collaborate within JAILAND. I'm going to tell something about what we do with a national and international network. I can hardly see the screen. First, I want to do is give you a little introduction what SurfNet is. I'm going to talk about the SurfNet network. I'm going to talk about open exchanges and Netherlight. I will also touch the ANA 100 gig that John also mentioned, and how we collaborate with other remnants. SurfNet is the Dutch National Research and Education Network, and it's part of the SurfNet umbrella. Besides SurfNet, we have 3 other organizations: SurfMarket, who does license procurement and that kind of things. We have SurfSara, who does the high-performance computing work for the Netherlands. And we have SurfShare, and SurfShare runs a collaboration project for ICT facilities within our community. As I said, I'm working for SurfNet. Within SurfNet, we have 2 main goals. One goal is running the state-of-art hybrid end-to-end network, and the other part we do is pioneering collaboration infrastructure. I will focus today on the state-of-art network things. Within the Netherlands, we have quite a dense fiber footprint. We have 11,000 kilometers of dike fiber within the small country. We directly connected 170 institutions to our network. We have almost congestion-free connectivity. We connect our universities, our higher education institutes, research institutes with either 1, 10, or 100 gigabits per second. We do both IPv6 and IPv4, of course. But besides IP, we also offer our community the ability to set up dedicated light paths, so point-to-point, layer 2, layer 0, layer 1 links between those institutes. I will talk about later. And to achieve all this, we make use of cross-border fibers, we make use of JAILAND, we make use of our open exchange Netherlight, and we have peerings for with the Internet Exchange in Amsterdam, in Brussels, and in London. Our network is built within three layers: the bandwidth layer, the service layer, and the IP layer. And we can stitch our applications into each layer. The applications that have to use high bandwidth, we connect them directly to the optical layer. More flexible layer 2 services are stitched to the service layer, the layer 2 services, and all the other internet kind of things, they are on the layer 3 IP layer, of course. In the 27 year that SurfNet now exists, we have now installed recently our SurfNet 7 network. We have several goals here: no limitations in capacity, efficient use of the resources, the availability, of course. That's why we installed redundant POPs within the Netherlands. But we also wanted to make our services more accessible for either the university ICT staff or the researchers themselves. And we want to make our network integratable with cloud service providers. And that's why we're working also on our open lightpath exchange, Netherlight. I will touch the two latter ones. What we saw within the Netherlands with the point-to-point services, that was hard to use because in our previous network, every layer 2 service had to be installed on a separate port. So an engineer has to go on site to do that. We had to invoice our institutions. Our institutions had to do configuration works, and it was a lot of hassle. So that's why we came up with the multi-service port in SurfNet 7. And over that port, the institutions get a certain amount of bandwidth. In this case, a figure with 10G. And over the port, they can set up light paths with dedicated bandwidth. They can use on-demand light paths, but they can also set up their Surf-Internet connection over that port. So it makes it a lot more accessible. How it works, we connect once with each institute, do the patching and that kind of work, and we can set up multiple services over that link. One can be to another institute, a partner university or something like that. It can be to a destination abroad, a light path. It can also be to a cloud service provider, for example, through Netherlight. What makes it easy that we don't need to install extra equipment, as it is for the university. We don't have to do patching. And we don't send, and that might be the best for the universities, we don't invoice them anymore for that connectivity. So it makes it easy to access for them. We also have the capability of setting up on-demand light paths. It hasn't have to do. Our NOC doesn't have to do that anymore, so an ICT administrator or a researcher can set up a light path from one university to another university by himself, and therefore we developed this bandwidth on demand portal. It can either be set up instantly, or it can be scheduled for a certain amount of time. 2 minutes. Examples of